Hello, it's Lee here from Webbers Estate Agents. Now I'm stood outside of 6 Bluestone Point in Mortehoe. It's a very nicely presented 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom first floor apartment which has the benefit of sea views, a balcony, parking and a passenger lift to all floors. Now the property sits in a quieter area close to lots of the lovely walking that the area enjoys. It's currently used as a very successful holiday home and holiday let and produces an excellent income for the present owners. Now we're selling this one fully equipped and furnished if required, so you can continue that use as a holiday let really quite easily. Alternatively, the property would make a really good low maintenance permanent home as well. So let's give you the guided tour now. So I've just come in through the communal entrance here. There's different entry points to the building depending on which apartment you're in, but apartment 6 accesses through this one. It's a nice contemporary building, as I said, outside, and you've got the sort of the modern feel with the glass balustrade on the staircase there, which goes up to the first floor. Number 6 is just the door you see at the top of the stairs there, actually. But a real feature of this building as well is that there is a passenger lift that goes up to all floors within the property. So if you're older or disabled, you can go in the lift and it is completely step-free access. So as you come in through the main entrance there, you can come in step-free directly into the lift and then go up to the first floor. So I'm just going to go up the stairs actually. It's a fairly simple straight flight of stairs. Up the stairs here, you'll see where the lift comes out at the top. It is right next to the entrance to apartment 6. So it's really simple access into the apartment for all concerned. So let's go inside now. So we've just come in through the flat door now and we're into the main entrance hall. There's the main front door there just on your right. And as you come into the hallway here, we've got all of the various rooms within the apartment that lead off. Now you may have noticed there is a security intercom on the wall there. There is the little video entry system there as well, so you can see who is at the door and speak to them and unlock the door as well. So that saves you having to run up and down the stairs all the time. The other feature of this hallway, there is good storage here. So there's a store cupboard in there, so perfect for the vacuum cleaner and the ironing board and all the sort of the day-to-day essentials. And then the cupboard here directly ahead is where the hot water cylinder is as well, and an extra bit of storage for bits and bobs too. So we'll head down towards the living space in a second. I'll do it as the rooms come really. So this room we're just about to go into now is the second bedroom. Now both of the bedrooms in this apartment are lovely sizes, as you'll see. I mean, the second bedroom here is set up at the minute as a twin room, but those beds could go together to form a double, or you could just have a double bed in here if you wanted to as well. Nice and bright and airy this apartment as we go throughout really. So there's a couple of windows at the back here, and then as I just spin around here, it gives you a bit more of an idea of the size of the room because you've got that door recess there. So room for wardrobe, room for chest of drawers. Actually, in terms of wardrobe, you don't really need to fit another wardrobe in because you've got a huge built-in wardrobe here, so that is quite deep actually, so there's plenty of storage space in there. So these generously sized rooms, bearing in mind they've got fitted furniture as well, do give that real feeling of space. So the main bedroom is then at the front of the building, so doorway through into this sort of little lobby area, so it's almost like a little suite this. So you've got the dressing area here again with a really lovely sized wardrobe built in, and then you've got an ensuite wet room here. So you'll notice the wet room is nicely done, so tiled floor, tiled walls, nice sort of modern suite. You've got the basin there, you've got the nice big walk-in shower cubicle and the toilet with the concealed cistern, so it's all nicely appointed. There's a heated towel rail in there as well. And then the bedroom area again is another good sized space. So as I say, you already got the built-in wardrobe, so big wall there for chest of drawers, double bed, bedside cabinets. And the nice thing about this one, being back out at the front of the building, you do get the views from this elevation, so you can lie in bed and look directly out down over the headland towards the sea and the coastline beyond. So it's a really lovely main bedroom, this one. Big double doors there which lead out onto the balcony. The balcony runs the full width of the apartment, and it's plenty of space on there for table and chairs and sitting out, sunbathing, whatever it is you might want to do there. So it's great to have that feature of the balcony. You can just see the archway there going into the little lobby area which takes you into the ensuite and where the wardrobe is. So a really good sized main bedroom. Your main living room is in there, go into there in a second, but prior to that I'm just going to show you the bathroom here. So the bathroom is all, again, very nicely done, very similar sort of fittings to what we've just seen in the ensuite there. There's two big built-in mirrors, or mirrors sort of fitted into the wall here, but you'll notice again you've got the toilet with the concealed cistern, you've got the hand basin, and then you've got the bath. There is a little shower attachment over the bath, and again you've got this big mirror up above there, and then you've got the heated towel rail around on this side. So there's some tiling to the walls and the floor again, but it's all very nicely appointed. And then this room really is fantastic. It's a huge room. It stretches from the very front of the apartment, where you've got the sort of the lounge area, right the way through to the very rear of the apartment. So you've got the dining area in the middle, and then you've got this beautifully fitted kitchen at the rear there. So it's a really great sociable room. So whether you're living here permanently or whether you're, on holiday, everyone's together. It's a really good sociable space where, you can be entertaining or just dealing with sort of day-to-day family life, really. Now, these apartments do let fantastically well from the holiday home perspective, and there's good annual incomes to be had, from letting these apartments. The current owners do actually let, and they're very successful. They have a number of weeks that are booked right the way throughout the year. Double doors again out onto the balcony. I'll show you more of the balcony shortly, but again you've got the views out over the headland and out towards the sea and coastline here. It's a little bit murky today, so it's not showing the view off at the very best, but you get the idea. It only gets better when the sun shines, I promise you. So as you'll see, this room really is a nice generous size. And we'll head down towards the kitchen area now. The kitchen is very well equipped. It's great that you've got this sort of breakfast bar space here as well. Quite a nice, again, sort of modern and sociable way of setting the kitchen up, and a nice way of living there. So you've got the gas hob there with the extractor canopy over, and then as I spin around over this side, you'll see that you've got the oven and the microwave all built in. There's a fridge and a freezer. And then there's dishwasher and washing machine all built into the units down here as well. And got your sink there. And then the boiler sits in that cupboard right in the corner there. Does your central heating and your hot water. So that's a gas-fired boiler there. So it really is a good setup here. And as I say, the space and the design of this is very much in keeping with modern day living. So there we are, that's all of the internal accommodation. I'm just going to head down to the front of the room now, and I'll take you out onto the balcony. So I've just come out from the double doors from the main living space there, and we're on the balcony now, so you get the idea of the depth of the balcony. And the balcony runs the full width of the apartment, so it's a good size. It's a nice long balcony. It's sort of partly covered, so if the weather's not quite so good, you could still sit out here and be sheltered from any wet weather that may ensue. The car park is across the road there actually. It's quite a good place to see the car park from. You'll see there's plenty of spaces in there, and every apartment's got an allocated space. Apartment 6's space is where the grey car is in the centre of the shop there, and then there are additional visitors parking spaces as well. But from the balcony you've got this obviously really lovely view out over the headland and out towards the sea and the coastline. That's just giving you again another idea from the lounge area. And as I showed you earlier, you've also got access, double doors here from the main bedroom as well, out onto this same balcony. So you could put a table and chairs out here. It is big enough for a sun lounger, whatever it is that you want to do. So there we are, that pretty much concludes our tour now of 6 Bluestone Point. So there we are, that's 6 Bluestone Point in Mortehoe, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, it really is a lovely, spacious, light-filled apartment. So currently the property is used as a very successful holiday home cum holiday let and produces a really good income for the current owners. As I mentioned earlier, the property is available to purchase with all of the furniture and equipment ready to continue that setup if you wanted to. Alternatively, it would make a lovely low maintenance permanent home as well. So you've got those lovely views, you've got the balcony, you've got the parking, you've got the close proximity to the lovely walking that this area also brings. So to view this property physically, please do call us on 01271 863 091. Many thanks.